only the fact that it's our second season together, it makes a big difference about the shape of the pre-season, where we spend more time, where we did put more emphasis or more exercises or more activities. Everything it must be different. It's our second season together, so at least for myself, you know, there's obstacles that they are not there anymore, and I guess that for the players also, in terms of understanding, communication, confidence, now it's also easier for most of them. So it helps to focus on the main things. The fact that we got the opportunity to travel abroad, to play tough and exciting games. Like I said before in my previous answer, it helps, I think, for the players to actually not feel that we are in pre-season, that we are in almost like in a competitive period, because the way they played those games and the way that we approached those games was not, it didn't look or feel like a training game. Otherwise you cannot perform in the way that these guys did it there against a very tough opponent. So we are in a good rhythm thanks to that, and yeah, I'm glad overall with the outcomes from this pre-season.
Yeah, no, to answer your question, the new players, they've been chilling with the rest of the team really, really well. I mean, it helps, you know, when you play such competitive matches together, you get to know one another even better. But also it helps when each and every day we are together, we train well as a group and we spend more time. So like the coach has said, you know, yeah, it's pre-season, but it hasn't been that long. So we are looking forward to even knowing more about them and vice versa. And like I said, we wish them all the best of luck, and we believe in them, and we trust that it's going to be another fantastic season.
Coach Mazolo from SABC Sport. Can I ask, do you expect Stellies to be a lot tougher this season, especially in this first game? I mean, they lost two high-profile players in Olwetu at the back and Mendieta to Sundowns. And also, can I ask about what do you expect from your goalkeepers? Because really good goalkeepers. I mean, Lucy finished strong at TS. Richard, we know what he can do. Sipo finished strong for you as well, and both he's an experienced campaign as well.
Yeah, starting with the second question, we are we are in a fantastic space about the goalkeepers also. The squad is very strong, and the goalkeeping department is not an exception. We have 4 exceptional goalkeepers, all of them ready to deliver, ready to play, with different characteristics, all of them. But we are more than quiet and calm when they are on the goal. What I expect is them to continue making steps forward in their performances, in the way that they contribute to the team in every phase of the game, not only in the defensive phase. Obviously, it's important that we have solid keepers, because we are a team that used to spend most of the time on the ball. The participation of the keepers in this type of teams is key, because they are asked few times during the game to appear, and they have to appear. That's why they are all excellent in that sense, and them also help us to, like we explained here many times last season, to play with 11 players when we are in possession, and so it's an interesting challenge for the keepers nowadays to participate in both phases. And like you said before, they are all high-profile goalkeepers in different moments in their careers, but they are all excellent professionals and helping us a lot, not only in the games, also in the daily day. What was the first one? Stellenbosch. Yeah, I think it's a very well coached team, and they showed it last season. They went through different stages during the year, and they manage in the end to find a way to win games. It's a team a bit unpredictable because they can manage different type of proposals. They play in the way that we didn't expect last time here in Orlando, for an example. And we know the difficulty of playing there. It's going to be a night game. The ball is gonna fly. It's gonna be difficult because they have very good young players with the will to show, with ambition still there. It's a good combination of experienced players in the central corridor as well. So it's a tricky team. It's a difficult team to play against. Quite many players coming in the last stage of the preseason also to the squad. It's going to be a boost for them as well in terms of quality and freshness to the team. So we know about the difficulty of the challenge, and we need to really show a good version there if we want to collect the 3 points. But yeah, at the same time, it's a team that we really like to play against because they try to play football as well, and I hope it's going to be a good show on Saturday night.
Extra competition this season for you guys as players. You potentially also might be in AFCON. So for you personally as captain, does it bring a lot of excitement as a player or more expectation for you? And then for coach, a lot has been said about signing new players and the quality of your squad. But you personally now in your second season, do you feel you better knowledgeable and more equipped to challenge for something like the league title and potentially the CAF competitions?
Okay, I'll start this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, when you have quality players, I think it's better for us as individuals because, the bigger the quality, the better, because you get to improve each and every day. You learn from your teammates. So I don't think it's a competition within the team or within the club, I think it's a boost because it's going to help us improve. That's what we need, iron sharpens iron. And considering the AFCON issue, I know a lot of people have been asking me about that, and that is only happening later this year. My focus right now is within the club, My focus is with Orlando Pirates and the match on Saturday. That is where my energy is, my focus, and that is where we need to make sure that we go out there and we represent this team well.
I didn't answer yet. I'll repeat myself. That's the good thing. It goes without saying that a club like Pirates must fight and challenge every team in whatever competition is playing. It's simple. But after that, then for us it's about the next game. We're gonna play 8 games in August, 5 games in the league. That tells that we have the opportunity to collect 15 points. But we can only collect 3 on Saturday, then 3 on Tuesday, then go hopefully to the semi-final in the MTN on Saturday, and so on. And that's the way we want to approach the season. We don't think about titles, we don't think about finals and nothing, or challenge anybody. We all starting with 0 points, and we all have a job to do. And the only thing that we want to do is be the better team in the next game, and then the next one, and hopefully in the end of the season we can share something between us, with our fans, and make sure that we can improve the history of the club. It's our job to do. But right now we are fully focused, the coaching staff, the group of players, about the next game, and after the game on Saturday, really looking for the next one. And that's the mentality that we need to implement this season if we want to be consistent. If we start to think about opportunities to win one trophy here in November and the other one, it's not going to work. So we have to focus in what's coming to make sure that we don't find same obstacles that we found the past season.
Coach, just an overview of your team, having taken time off in Spain with them, taking them through their paces. What can you say in terms of the new season, now that you're starting with your first match against Davis? Gauging your team, how far are they from what you're looking to have?
I don't know how far they are because I don't even know, well, let me think. I have to think twice my words here. Why to set a limit for us as a coaches, for them as a players? There's a permanent evolution in the teams. If now we look all the games we played together the last season, you will see that we are not the same team. I'm not talking about the start 11. I'm talking about the way of playing, the confidence, everything. So we will go now to the same process during the season. The team is going to be in a permanent evolution because it's our obligation to do it. We cannot be the same team in July than in May or in June because we need to, change because the opponents are analyzing you, they are trying to find your weaknesses, your strengths, and we need to do it. So, yeah, that's what we are looking for in the end with the training process and going through the competition. And this season is not going to be an exception as well.
Thank you very much. This is from OPFC Press. Coach, your new players, are they ready to start on Saturday and they fitted well into your combination? And to the captain, just as players, as a team, what did you learn in Europe over and about the teams that you play against?
Please repeat the question, sorry, I was...
Yes, as players, what did you learn during your presence in Europe?
Yeah, from the players' perspective, I mean, look, we played very, very, very good team, very technical, very tactical. We saw how they move the ball around, how they want to play in central corridors, how they manipulate the central spaces, to drag you inside so that they can use the spaces outside. So yeah, we learned a few things. Their technique is excellent. The facilities there were top, resources were good. So yeah, I mean, each and every individual, I'm sure there's something that we took, that will help us grow. And also as a team, there's something that we learn from them. So yeah, hopefully we get more trips like this.
The new players, they are not at the same level of preparation because they didn't start at the same time altogether. So they are going through different training processes, but yeah, most of them they are, and the others, the ones who are not ready, they are very close, and everyone needs a time to have a proper adaptation to the environment, to the new teammates, to the methodology, everything. So if we want you to be patient with them and the fans to be patient with them, we are the first ones that we have to be patient with them and give them the proper time to be ready to perform. So far, the process is going well with all of them, but like I said, in different stages.
Final question?
I thank you, Miranda, once again, both to coach and captain. From our understanding, you had a meeting with the chairman to address you or to talk to you about the new season coming. What was his main ways to you or ways of encouragement, or did he set up goals to say this season is what we are looking at? Anything from him to the team?
So Benjamin, the purpose of today's press conference is to preview the upcoming season prior to the start of the new season, obviously. Any conversation between the chair and the team as remains just that private conversation. If we have anything we'd like to share, we'll duly do so on our social media platforms at Orlando Pirates FC.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
On that note, we've reached the conclusion of our press conference. Thank you.